Hi boys and girls, it's Miss Land. Today we're gonna do some math. We have been talking about sorting in math, but before we begin our lesson this morning, what I wanted to do is do some warm up of your brain. So get your brain ready to learn. I have some subitizing cards that I made. Do you remember what subitizing is? So we're gonna look at the cards and you're gonna do mental math. You're gonna try to automatically tell me the number of dots that you see on the cards, okay? Using this mental math strategy kind of warms up our brain and gets it ready to learn, okay? Are you ready? Here's the first one. Good, 2. 4, good. Good, 5. Yep, 6. Are you getting these? 1, good, that was an easy one. Okay, you ready? Now this, look at the two groups. Look at the first group, look at the second group. Yes, this is 5, right? How did you do that? Did you look at this group first and say, this is 3? And look at the second group and say, oh, that's 2. 3 and 2 is 5. How about this one? Yes, the answer is 6. How did you get it? Did you look at this dot right here and say, this is 1, and this group over here is 5. 5 and 1 is 6. There's all different strategies you can use, okay? But parents, you can even do these at home, and you can make cards. Sorry. It was so easy for me to just draw the dots on the cards, and then I said it's a good mental math activity for the kids to kind of warm up their brain. All right, so let's get started on our lesson. So we have sorting today, which means, remember, sorting is we're putting objects into groups. We can sort by color, we can sort by shape, we can sort, remember we did alike and different, big and little. So today we're gonna sort by shape. Okay, we're going to do a little warm-up activity about shapes up here. So what I want you to do is color all of the triangles you see red. All the triangles red. Okay, so look, do you see, boys and girls, how these triangles, they're all triangles, but see how like this triangle looks different than this triangle. Even though it's kind of turned on its side, it's still a triangle. And this one, this is triangles upside down, but that also is still a triangle. Okay? All right, now let's color. How about we do the circles blue? I have little circles, right? Medium-sized circles, bigger circles. Okay, how about we do the rectangles green? Okay, so let's find the rectangles. A rectangle, right, has 4 sides, just like a square, but 2 of the sides are longer in length. Okay. And let's do the squares black. Okay, so here's the square. It's a bigger square. We'll say this is like a medium-sized square. Okay, I'm out of colors, but you can do at home, if you want to do, I have a hexagon left, you could do it yellow, you could do it purple. I'm gonna just circle the hexagon. So circle all the hexagons, okay? All right, good little warm-up activity to get us ready to know our shapes and what our shapes are. So I have a bunch of shapes down here, and I'm gonna match them to the right column. This is my hexagon column. This is my square, rectangle, and triangle, okay? So I'm gonna match these in the right spot. Here's my square. How about this one? What's this one? Can you see it? Yeah, square. How about this one? Can you see that one? Yes, triangle. Here's another. Yes, triangle. Now, do you notice, boys and girls, that some of these, like for instance, this square, it's smaller than these squares. This square is a different color. This one's red, these are blue. But that's okay because remember, we're just sorting by shape. So it doesn't matter if it's big or if it's little. As long as they're all squares, they go in the square column. It also doesn't matter about the color, right? Because we're not sorting by color. If we were sorting by color, right, all the blue shapes would go here, all the red shapes, all the yellow shapes, but we're not doing that today, okay? All right, we're just sorting by shape. So it's okay if they're a different size or different color. Okay, how about this one? Can you see it? Yeah, another square. Oh, finally we have a rectangle. There we go. Okay, I have a triangle. And my last one's, what shape is this? Good, it's a hexagon. These are hexagons. Okay. All right, I got all my shapes sorted. Okay. Remember, I know that you guys don't have foam shapes at home like I have here, but parents, you can just cut out pieces of paper, right? And draw the shapes right on there and do it like that. You can do that too, that would be fun. So let's see, I also like to see when I have things in columns, and I realize this is not like a true graph, but I like to see, I can tell also much more easily how much I have of each shape, right? It kind of also sorting things helps me look at things more clearly. So I can clearly see, oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, I have 4 hexagons, right? It's easier for me to see all these hexagons when they were just kind of all together down here with the other shapes. Same with this, let's count our squares, 1, 2, 3, 4. I have only 1 rectangle, and I have 3 triangles, right? So I can tell I have the least amount of rectangles. I have the most amount of hexagons and squares, right? So I have 4 hexagons, 4 squares. We would say I have an equal amount, okay? Attached to this lesson, I'm gonna attach some math pages. Before we go today, I also wanted to tell you about some fun math games, well, also card games, but there also can be math games that I have been playing with Jordan. So you take a deck of cards, right? You could get these like at the dollar store. And you could play, there's 2 different games that we've been playing. So one game we've been playing a lot is Go Fish, okay? And each player gets 7 cards. And then the object is to get matches for 4 cards of each. Like right, there's 4 2s in a deck. There's 4 of the 3s. There's 4 of the 4s. And then you ask the other person, you know, do you have any 3s? And if that person has a 3, they have to give it to you. If they don't, they say go fish, and then you pick out of the pile. Now, if you get a 3, if you ask for 3s and you say, oh, I fished my wish, that means you get to go again. And the object is said to make as many matches as you can. Whoever has the most matches wins. Another fun game that we've been playing is called Top It. So Top It is also like War, maybe you know that game. And each player gets half a deck. You can even play with multiple players with these games as well. So you split up the deck evenly, and then you turn down a card, turn over a card, and then your partner turns over a card. So say these are your 2 cards that you turn over, right? If I'm playing with Jordan, I turn over 7, and Jordan turns over a 9, right? So the player with the biggest card wins that round. So Jordan, if he had 9 and I had 7, he would win that round and he would keep both cards, okay? So then you play that way, and then whoever ends up with the most cards wins. Oh, one other thing. If it's a tie, let's say you both throw down 3s. You turn down a 3, your other partner turns down a 3. What you do is you put 3 cards face down, right? You kind of do a little war, and then the fourth card gets turned over. And then whoever has the highest card on that wins all the cards, okay? So those are two fun games, and they're also math games because you're doing number sense, you're counting, you're looking at, you know, the numbers. So it's a fun game, parents, that you guys can play at home too. All right, I had a great time today. I hope you guys learned something new. Can't wait to see you next time. Bye, friends.